Hello and welcome to episode 38 of Leaf Blower Revolution. This ancient leaf with 97% craft quality will replace a 12% craft quality ancient leaf. Today we'll beat floor 60 of the pyramid, look at Shards. This is patch 2.7 and 2.7.1, and of course, as usual, in the middle of me creating this video there was another patch, 2.7.2. We'll look at it one day after season 3 starts. It's gonna start the 3rd of January. Then we'll take a look at that patch and any other change that was added when the season starts. So right now I'm upgrading. I knew I was gonna do that, try to be the highest floor I can on the pyramid. You're gonna see me upgrade my leaves quite a bit. My goal is always to have global trade global multiplier, should I say, number of floors, blower enemy damage, both of them on each ancient leaf, but it takes forever to make, and I don't know how many episodes it's gonna take me, but I'm gonna show you. I think I'm gonna have 2 of those beautiful leaves, and I always need to have one that has scroll duration, and I'll show you that later, because I'll make my leaves much better during this episode. So before we start, okay, here 3390 is gonna be much higher than this. I'm gonna start upgrading any pet I use at any time, up to 10. Okay, so for instance the duck that you read on your own, the bonuses it gives. So I'll go to 10 for everything. And there's a pet that will be added, I don't even remember it, maybe at patch 2.7.1. There was a new pet, anyways, the Hippo, okay? The butterfly is beautiful, look at that. Plus 20% for both pets and unique leaves. That means doubles its efficiency. That's a great pet. But there's one that I'm about to upgrade. I guess I'll waste some of those precious mats because it takes a while to dig. Is the cursed cheese. I'm using the cursed cheese until the Hippo shows up, and I'll get rid of it. No big deal, but anyways. But the crab will be upgraded later, and you'll see why. Something's going to happen in the pyramid. So that's what I'm showing here. I'm not using the toucan. I could, I don't know. I'm using the penguin instead because I'm trading quite a lot and my trading has improved significantly. Unique leaves, we're going to upgrade holy leaf, nuclear leaf later, but right now we're going to reach 10 on wood leaf and water leaf. So the wood leaf is for materials, water leaf is for trading. There's a lot of bonuses I'm getting from this. But for nuclear leaf and holy leaf, right now I can't do it. Later in the video I'll do it. And we'll see the difference in damage it's gonna make. And it's significant, I would say. And we'll also kill the witch. And I'll show you how much faster I can kill her. Nuclear shovel, we're gonna reach 20. But I need to use dark essence. Those are so precious and long to craft. And I'm gonna reach 20 with my new nuclear shovel. Was it worth it? I don't know. I would have liked to have more dig counts or something, because it really takes a long time, a lot of digging. Okay, now we're at the tower, floor 3400. Now we're about to buy some gem leaf upgrades, super combo, and a lot of material storage stuff. Critical output 2. Anything I can, but I avoid BLC science because it's completely useless now. 100% useless. And it's all material storage for the most part. But the higher the floor, the more gem leaves I get. And you'll see by the end of the video how high I'm gonna reach in terms of floors for the leaf tower. Unlock shards, 2.25 million ancient leaves. I don't have that. I'm gonna have to farm them. They also added a bunch of backpack spaces that you can buy at all sorts of places with moon, stone leaves, and desert leaves, or sand leaves. Even in mulch, isn't it? Yeah, mulch. I don't need that much. Well, because I don't use autocraft no more, I'm trying to get 90% plus to replace anything that's below 90% quality. So I do it by hand, so I don't really need those backpacks. It's useful for those who, well, I used to do that, use automated. Somebody asked me how much of each equipment I have. This is it. You can rewind if you want. 35,000 for the original equipment and 25,000-ish for the newer equipment that was added later. So my highest floor is 47 still. And now I'm going to farm here. Using my usual method with BLC, the auto BLC. Somebody asked me, how do you farm in the pyramid? Because when you finish a floor, you get kicked out, right? I wish they fixed that, to be honest. It's not the end of the world, but I have to BLC every time. But recovering to 1E300 everywhere, it's not that long anymore. So it doesn't really bother me. 1E177 BLC. Will I reach 1E300 wonder? Maybe. See how I got kicked out? Okay, so what I need to do is use my auto crunch bot. Every time I finish a floor, bang, I'm going to reset like this. So I hope it answers your question. There you go. So I did it for a while. This is a jump cut, and I have enough now. I got 2.39 million ancient leaves if you look on the right. This is enough to unlock shards. I really just wanted to unlock shards and see how it works. See what it does. I knew it would improve my leaves, but how, you know? So let's buy this. But I have to craft them. I didn't realize that. And look at that bigger backpack. Even with those, but I don't have it. I'm so poor in terms of ancient leaves, I can't even buy this. And the witch upgrades are going. Eventually, farming the witch will be so amazing. But she doesn't spawn quick enough. I'm looking forward to show you how fast I kill her now. Because I did that very short video with the 1000 paper cuts kill. But now it's much faster. Look at that. Oh, it's a bit too fast. Later on I'll show slower what I'm talking about. You probably already know, I mentioned it multiple times, what I'm looking for in terms of ancient leaves. It's gonna take so long to reach my goal. I think I already said that in this video. That's what happens with those 20-minute videos. I couldn't avoid having a 20-minute video today, unfortunately. I like 12 to 15 minutes, but there was too many things to say. Next video will be shorter. Okay. Don't forget timestamps if you ever get bored. Now, Hippo. Decrease alchemy brew time by 15% and increase critical brews by 1%. So critical brews, you get double what you should get. So now, of course, I'm using the Hippo, and I wasted all these precious mats on that cheese thing that I will never use ever again. Because my trading, I get in the millions now for cheese, you know. Dark Essence, I'm gonna start making some of those. You can automate the brewing process with the check marks on the right. I'm gonna use that in the future. And I was like, okay, I need 5. That's only one batch to unlock it. But I'm gonna have a bad surprise. Look at those, I can brew them all. Eventually I'll automate all that. But I wanted to keep my mats. But eventually I changed my mind. Look at that, I just unlocked it and I need 50, and it's gonna take a long time to get, so it's a lot of digging. You leave it overnight, switch zones, leave it several hours, switch zones, and I'm preparing because there's going to be, I don't remember, but they talk about, there's gonna be a new, there is already, because this, sorry about the confusion here, but this footage is before patch 2.7.2 and there was changes. There's new unique leaf, a change related to shards. I'm not too sure, I didn't really read the patch notes, but next episode we'll look at all that while we prepare. while we start season 3. So see these three, 67%, 78, and the other one was below 90%. Look at 100%, 92, 94%. So that's what I need. And I'll replace those 3. And everything will be at least 90% quality. I'm satisfied with that, but I need this. Blower, tower floors, trade global multiplier, and at least one leaf with this one, scroll duration, but I'm not satisfied with this one because I need a second blower damage. It's going to take forever to get. But with this, my scrolls last 2.5 hours or something like that. And what I need to do is reroll, 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 reroll. So I need a lot of, how are they called? Water essence? I need a lot of those. 7 is not that bad. So you keep doing that, be very patient, and eventually I'll get this miracle leaf, and then I'll do it for all of them. Imagine, it's going to take a long time. There's a lot left to do. I feel like I'm pretty advanced in this game, but to really reach the limits of the game will take forever, a long time. And they keep adding stuff, which I love. In fact, it makes it challenging to make videos. But I'm really happy that they keep the game alive and add stuff. So here, you see how I do it by hand? I'm going to change that. You won't see it on the video, but I'll just use the automation with the little check mark on the right. So this one is 100% quality. And I'm going to add shards. Why do I only have one? Okay, so you see trade global multiplier, it says 1S. It means I have 1 shard. I was lucky that it landed there. Oh no, I don't have 1 shard. It costs 1 shard. On the right, completely right. See, I got 2, now I got 1. And it hits. It's good because it could hit additional obsidian leaves. That would be horrible. I don't want that. And then I'm going to add another one which will hit blower enemy damage %. So it's actually good. I'm satisfied with this. I wish it would be a miracle where it's all on damage, but I mean, come on, at one point you gotta be realistic with your goals. Manage your expectations. So floor 60 is unlocked. We'll unlock up to maybe floor 62. I just want to do floor 60. It's a nice round number for the title. In preparation to this, I got 3.4 million ancient leaves. Let's ascend and burn some cheese to get a little stronger before I get into floor 60 of the pyramid. I'm just upgrading that. Ascend, you know. So those two at the end, I'll keep them forever because they're above 90% and they reach the goal I'm looking for, but the others will have to be replaced. 3644 is my max floor. It's gonna get higher than this. All right, I'm about to try the. Here I'm showing I got 157,000 beer. I'm gonna run out of beer again, but through trading now, not even in this video, I can get up to 150,000 beer per trade, and it's super fast. It's actually active. I have to sit there almost and trade. But then I run out of leaves. I have to recover a bit. It's pretty good. Anyways, let's try floor 60. And I'm going to shut that down here. I don't want a BLC. And as you can see, it's not doing too great. Look at those mobs not going down at all. And it seems like I'm going to die for the very first time in a pyramid. I don't think I ever died in the pyramid. I don't remember. Now I die at floor 60. So I said, okay, I need to get stronger. Let's do this. You see this one? 122,000. I was very fast, but that was my maximum, 122,000. Now it's 150,000 beer per trade. So, okay, so I decided to make my pets, my fighting pets better. Again, level 10, so the owl helps with merging leaves, which gives you more leaves, of course, for more damage. I hope I understand it correctly after all this time. The fish, level 10, you know. And I'm going to show you something with the unique leaves and the crab, of course. Look at that, blower enemy damage plus 50%, nice. So I'm preparing, I want to beat that floor 60. Pet team number 2, which is my fighting team. Okay, 551 big C's. I'm not using scientific notation in everyday life. We upgrade these two, 551C. 551C, remember this number. So upgrade these two to 10. 597C, it's almost 10% more. Not bad. Anything I can get, I want it. Okay, look at that. 41, 46 is now my max floor. It's a sign that I improved my crafted leaves by a lot, which made me stronger. And there's yet another new thing, farming upgrade bot. So I bought it. Not really using it, but because with the mulch I can get higher level seed limit, I guess. Okay, let's try floor 60. Now I'm going to increase my odds. It seems to be doing okay, but I'm gonna use scrolls. Damage scroll right there. See, 3 hours. It's 3 hours, not even 2.5 hours. 3 hours long now. And I'll do unique and pet league, unique leagues and pets scrolls to get even more damage. Although it's a bit overkill. Did you notice I switched to scientific notation? I wanted to show you my damage in scientific notation, but I forgot. I'll do it later. When I absolutely annihilate everything, I'll show it to you, but I'm pretty close to 600 big C's, whatever that means in scientific notation. Let me know in the comment in terms of scientific notation what that means. I could look it up, but I want some activity in the comments. And we're gonna kill the boss on floor 60. Now, when it comes to farming, I think 55 is pretty good. I do it quick. Oh, I opened a lot of chests too. I didn't record that anyways. This video is so long anyway, so too late. With Reviver, it's 5 out of 20. I think it's gonna be the key to max this out whenever I can. So she spawns again and again and again and again. She gives mats and she gives curses, and look at her die so quickly. All I need is one orb, a gravity orb, and that's it. But she won't spawn for a little while. And remember that we had this challenge, Speedblower MLC. I told you I would show you some of it, but I'm gonna only show you the end of it, which is this. I'm gonna get the Holy Grail. It took a while to do. I knew it would, and even I left for Christmas in the middle of it. This is fast forward. You know the drill. My goal was not to beat any record. I don't care about any of this. I just want to do every single challenge there is. And then after that, I'm going to start a new challenge, but not even touch it. We'll finish it next episode. In fact, we're going to do the easiest challenge I've ever seen. I think. It was so fast. You'll see next episode, which once again should come out, I think the 4th of January. I think it's going to be the 4th of January. So this is the final boss. Get out of this very long. No, the only very long challenge that is left is the F2P1. I don't need to reach floor 100. I think it's floor 15. But they take a while. 15 medals. I don't need to spend them no more because I have every single piece of furniture. I have a question for you. If I add more pieces of furniture, do I get more bonuses? Because each piece of furniture increases... I forgot. Of course, I have a blank because I'm doing voiceover, but it gives you 25% more something. Whatever. If I already have a couch, for instance, and add another couch, do I get a bonus? Please let me know in the comment. I can ask on Discord, but I don't feel like it. This one is super easy. So we'll just get in there and do nothing. But next episode, I'll destroy this thing. In fact, I had to record as fast as possible because I was about to finish it without recording. That's how easy it is. all you need to do is merge leaves together a few times and that's it. It's pretty nice because it increases your merging numbers, and we'll look at it next episode. That was a long episode. I couldn't help it. 20 minutes. I hate when it's 20 minutes, but I'm not gonna do another 2-part video here. Next one will be shorter. Yeah, that's it. So season 3, next episode. I'm very excited about this. We're gonna play F2P for the first time. We'll see what our goal is. We'll talk about that. 4th of January. No promises, but it should be, unless something ridiculous happens, it should be happening the 4th of January. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.